All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Andor,
episode 8. All
I'm
right.
so excited.
I just can't hide it.
Yeah, just can't hide it. What direction is this episode going to take? Are we getting a time skip? Are we going to see everything that happens with everybody else while Andor's in prison?
Sure.
Is he going to get busted out of prison? What is going to happen? And, is Cyril going to, stay at that place, or is he going to go to a different place? We had the Emperor name drop. We had, all of these things happening. So, yeah, are we getting a whole new show now, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If we're following Cassian, it's going to be a time skip, or it's going to be time in prison. It's only one of those two. It's just how much time are we focusing on Cassian versus other people.
Right.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Move it! Keep moving! Up the stairs! Pick it up!
All right, where are we going?
I'm a tourist! Move it! All planet!
Belsavis? Damn, they just casually mentioned Belsavis? What?
And then meanwhile...
Yeah, the other prison. Fuel purity.
Anywhere, come on, shake
Cool.
I love it.
It's happening faster than...
Everything on the floor!
Oh, I love the way that they got somebody that looks kind of similar to the security guy that was gone to the planet.
Ferrix, I've been reviewing the incident. I was planning on calling you in to fill some gaps in the report. We were scheduling that, but now we've both had our mornings interrupted because you keep submitting requests to the Bureau of Standards data center looking for Cassian Andor.
Oh!
So you've been at the Bureau of Standards for less than a month and you've filed 5 false inquiries.
6, actually.
I wasn't counting this morning.
That's...
Tell me, what's not in Lieutenant Blevins' report that I need to know?
I have no idea. I wasn't allowed to see the report.
You signed it.
I was given no choice.
Oh. She's like, really?
That is very good to know.
We should be upstairs by now.
Give him Blevins' report, let him read it, keep him in there.
Of all days.
We have time.
Cool!
I love it!
This is so good!
Yeah!
This place is in the same breath as Balsavis, then ain't nothing coming out of here. You're not gonna be here for 6 years, my dude. They're gonna try to keep you here forever.
He was wanted for the murder of 2 corporate security officers. The Starpath was left behind as he escaped the tactical team sent in to arrest him. Andor was in the act of transferring the unit to a person we've named Axis because of his centrality to what we believed.
Fun. Axis, Fulcrum.
Supervisor Mero has convinced me that this Axis has been nimble in spreading his activities across the galaxy. The little we are aware of is already troubling.
Nice. Throwing himself behind her there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Drill down is exactly what I want to do, sir. Drill down, find Andor, and get a hunt started.
Cool. Okay.
Fan-fucking-tastic. This is tense.
Yeah. And that's also how, Vix can get, in a whole bunch of trouble,
Yeah.
Because she was the intermediary.
This is an Imperial factory facility.
Yeah, those boots.
I'm sure some, if not all of you, are wondering how we risk standing before you without weapons. It's a potent question. And hopefully one you won't need to have answered very often, but...
Oh! That's why they wear boots!
Oh, shit.
Do your time productively, keep to your lane, and this needn't be more than a memory. Good luck to you.
Holy shit.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do, Mr. Khan. You'll stop filing requests for Andor. Anticipating that, I will inform the Bureau of Standards that you were of service to the Empire today.
It's clear you need Andor in order to find his partner. It's also clear that whatever this is more important than the death of 2 corporate security guards. It could be a valuable asset going forward.
Raise the alarm one more time, and it won't be me you're speaking to.
Vindication.
Yeah.
He's feeling it.
Uh-huh.
Stop right there. On program. That means hands on head, eyes front, feet on the floor. Do it.
There are the boots.
What's going on? Where's your partner?
They had a tech problem on one.
Delivery takes priority over tech. You know that.
He'll be here any second.
New man ready on 5-2D, requesting unit override.
Copy that. Coming up.
That's not good enough. This was on the schedule.
Is this place about to be attacked?
I came as quick as I could.
Post up. We're already behind.
We good?
Yes, you can go. Ready on the floor?
Looks good.
Prep for door.
What kind of environment is this?
There's probably just a lot of prisoners, you know?
Hold your position.
Step on there and stop.
We're going through all this detail because we're going to end up breaking out of here.
Yeah,
and it's going to be the means
yeah,
by
sure.
which...
This is his prison break arc.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Kino Loy. I'm the 5-2D unit manager. The 49 men in this room answer to me. Name.
What?
Kiev.
Andy Heckin Circus?
Yeah.
What?
The 7 tallies are the running shift totals of all the other rooms on this floor. You play against all the other tables in this room. I play against all the other rooms.
Wow.
I have 249 days left of my sentence.
Oh.
I have a free hand in how I run this room. I'm used to seeing my room in the top 3 on the level. You will want to keep that happening. I'm sensing you understand me. Sick, injured, you talk to me. Problems with another inmate, I'll know before you do.
Yeah.
Losing hope, your mind, keep it yourself.
Holy shit.
All right.
Hey, new guy. Prepared to fry.
Keith. What? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Keith.
Work! Hands right, get to it, right?
Fuck, there's so many...
This will be a sprint segment. 39 minutes on the tongue.
As ever, the least productive table will be disciplined.
Shit.
Come on, boys. Let's go, let's go.
He doesn't even know what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
He's watching, which is good, but...
Hello, Tay.
Take Homer, how prompt you are. Baron? Still in town or commuting?
A bit of both.
Something to drink?
What are we having? Taste of home, eh? I'll have one.
Make it 3.
I'm fine, thank you.
Mon is working.
Well, there's much to be done.
Oh, I don't think you're on the menu tonight, Tay.
Oh.
Well, good luck feeding the galaxy. I'm off to feed myself.
Charity begins at home.
I was hoping you'd come.
I wish I had better news.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're staffing up Imperial auditors by the week. We'll have to see where they place them.
Well, is there anything we can do before they start?
That has its own risks.
Leader.
We've met.
Indeed.
You're here all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Parents said you were hoarding the sweets.
I always forget you're Chandlern at heart.
And I always forget how sweet you are when you're looking for votes.
Okay. God, this is terrifying.
Keep it down.
Oh, is he signing to other people?
Oh.
Whoa.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, shit. The scale of this is nightmarish.
You're doing nothing wrong. What is there to fear?
I'm fearing your definition of wrong.
These are dangerous times.
Dangerous times. Are they not?
Do you feel under threat?
Personally, here, yes. I'm at great risk of ingesting too much of this nourishing...
Deflecting from the actual...
Yep.
Ugh, that was so gross.
You see the white lights? It's the floor. White is cold, red is hot. The white lights start flashing, you've got 7 seconds to get to yourself. Sensors on the floor, 2 men in one cell. It's an instant fry.
Pull out!
Damn.
Yeah, kind of showing the route.
Everything you need here is on the wall. Water, night light, toilet flips down. You've got a plate, spoon, and shaver.
And food?
The tube.
Oh.
Right, this will be cleaned every day. And that is your tab. So what did you do?
Wow. That's how many days.
At least you know where you stand from the start, no surprises.
Ask him already.
They doubled everyone's number last month.
What happened?
People must be talking about it.
About what?
The Public Order Resentencing Directive.
It's been a tough month here waiting for news. Can't help but wonder what people are saying.
Yeah, do you know anything?
I don't know anything about it.
They slaughtered a garrison.
It's not what he said.
They burned it down.
Does it matter?
We're the ones get punished.
But this guy never heard of it.
Don't ever look at the number. Double, triple, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey!
You're in till they don't want you anymore.
Enough!
Get straight with that.
Yep. Yep.
Mouse
Anyone who
Street!
thinks they're getting it now is dreaming.
Whoa.
Those days are over.
Whoa.
You don't walk in your sleep, do you?
Yeah.
What?
You'll find out.
Yeah, yeah.
Tighten up!
Don't walk in your sleep.
Holy shit.
I would be screwed. Damn.
Wow. I love that as a way to make it just more terrifying. It's not that they actually like box you in. You're already in the cage.
Nope.
It's literally the fear.
The question was, how many hours a day do we stand here admiring the view?
Ah.
We should. I know. Not enough.
I think I'd never leave.
Well, that's always the way, isn't it? One forgets to savor the familiar.
So true.
We came here as children.
To visit.
No, Mon became a senator at 16.
Yeah.
Speaking of, have you seen Tay?
No, he left. He said he had an early morning.
Of course. Excuse me, if you will. So nice to meet you. I'm going to spend more time at this window, I promise you.
Yeah, because to him, he probably feels like she's like,
Oh, yeah.
like cheating or.
And yet I wouldn't be too surprised if that was just an ongoing thing from both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
we just don't really acknowledge it, talk about it, whatever.
Yeah, a monster's just building there between them, and they just
and the
try
daughter
to
just
not
sees
acknowledge
it.
Nice in shifts.
So he's already looking a bit more pale.
So you had a tiny time skip.
I love that they got Andy Serkis for this.
I know. I know.
I'm so happy.
Come on.
I wonder what they're making.
Yeah, it looks like connector pieces for some kind of smaller kind of craft.
Sure.
Because the Imperial symbol is too prominently displayed.
Ready up, ready up.
Hang on.
Oh wait, no, that's a screw, potentially.
Kid? Pin jab. Zol, help.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Oh, he's getting old.
Hey! You're just taking a breather. Come on, guys! You got a chance of winning the shift today. Shame to waste it.
I love the way they have a prisoner managing the other prisoners.
Yeah.
It's not complaining if you tell me what's going on. Oh, you're freezing.
My mother was a whiner, and that'll cure you.
She fell trying to pry open the Aldrich's floodgate.
She gonna flush them out?
No. She wanted to see if the tunnel under the hotel was still open.
Why?
So the rebellion can sneak in and take them by surprise. She's a rebel.
I think she's gonna bomb that whole hotel.
She can't stay here much longer.
Good luck with that.
What about the daughters of Ferrix? She's a past president. They must have a warm room somewhere.
They've tried. She's made her wishes clear.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Cassian.
You really don't know where he is?
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a room to rent around the corner. They have a sign up.
Can't just stay here.
I can.
Alone.
Two of us would draw too much attention.
We'll just stay here and wait. Just hope he shows up. Could be anywhere.
This is all we have.
Gotcha. Waiting for Luthen.
What's up?
I need to look for something in the back.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. It's been off for a while.
It's urgent.
Shit. Time to make a call.
How much you want to bet this is going to be the one that gets picked up?
Leia? Leia?
She's taking the call.
It's the shop owner on Ferrix. She's trying to find Cassian Andor. His mother is ill. We're not answering. We can't.
She could point us in the right direction.
She's asking us.
She knows more than we do. So much more. She might have a lead.
Yeah, more likely it's the ISB working her radio.
You're guessing.
And you're slipping.
Ooh. Ooh.
Down Ferrix. The code, the frequency, all of it. I'm thinking clearly and you're not. Tell me to shut it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to know you're still...
It's Andor. Knowing it's out there, knowing me. Not knowing what he knows.
This is a good angle for him to push.
The woman's name is Bix Colleen. Vel could have a look, if it's safe. They know what they're doing. I'm not slipping, Leia. I've just been hiding for too long. I'm not slipping.
I know. I just need you to wake up. There's a lot to do.
Shut it down.
Huh.
Everybody's alone. Always love the shots of Coruscant's upper system look, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, just to end it all. Whoa.
Smelling him all night. Here? You rails it here? You slip in, you can see it. I don't care, man. You rail here at night, I've got no sympathy. Shut up about it. You're the one's going to be short-handed all day tomorrow. Think about that when you're getting fried.
Enough! Let's quiet down.
Level 5, grid disruption. You have 10 seconds to get on your sleeping platforms.
Oh, and just cooks all night.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
What's going on?
It's Pack's yard. I'm not sure they're all over it.
Take for what? Why won't you tell me? Where are they taking my father?
Her. Oh, shit.
What's going on?
They took Pack in last night.
Where?
The hotel. He never came home.
Get these people back. I want a perimeter.
2 and 2. Up and down. Clear the lane.
Damn.
Bix Colleen. That's your name, isn't it? If not the resemblance, well, it's striking.
Get the Sorbies. Run!
Get her!
Shit. I wonder if we're gonna have some help from our people that are watching.
I don't think so.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey! Are we gonna go see Saw?
Oh.
Garrison and
Oh,
old
shit.
Donnie.
Saw Gerrera.
Is that you?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
You'd never tell me if it was.
Oh shit.
Somebody's sitting on some dosh.
Well, if that someone is you, I'm hoping you'll put it to good use.
Would I be out here in the cold if I had just pinched 100 million credits?
That's exactly what you do.
Aren't you tired of playing behind the scenes, Luther?
Aren't you tired of fighting with people who agree with you?
You come all this way to scold me.
He does actually know his name.
Whatever our final version of success looks like, there's no chance any of us can make it real on our own.
Yeah.
We need the Empire to help. We need them angry. We need them coming down hard. Oppression breeds rebellion.
Figures a separatist. My pays a neo-republican. The Gorman Front. The Partisan Alliance. Sectorists. Human cultists. Galaxy petitionists. They're lost. All of them lost.
Whoa.
Wow.
The passion.
Yeah.
I'm a man who's terrified the Empire's power will grow beyond the point where we can do anything to stop it. I'm the one who says we'll die with nothing. We don't put aside our petty differences.
Petty. I am the only one with clarity of purpose.
Wow.
Well, anarchy is a seductive concept. A bit of a luxury, I'd argue, to a man who's hiding in cold caves and begging for spare parts.
No sale today, Luthen. Good luck with Anto Krieger.
All
right.
Saul is always a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Fun
She's on
times
her way up.
ahead.
Would you like us to clear the room?
No. I want her to see him.
Damn.
What are you doing? Get him out of here. Quickly.
You two, with me.
Nice, nice.
Now!
Like she wasn't supposed to see that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
My apologies.
Hello, Bix.
First name basis, just casually like, hello. Well,
all right. Yep, and then part of me wonders if this is all like prep work for the Death Star or something.
Could be anything, but yeah. Nice. All right. Cassian's in prison, and we're actually going to be going through it.
Yep.
It's not going to be a time skip because, he's going to break out. He's going to break out for sure.
And yet,
the way they showed everything going in here, they're trying to show oppression breeds rebellion.
Right.
This is oppression of the ultimate order. There is no place of safety anywhere. Anywhere can immediately just be the ground underneath your feet. You can't even trust that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet,
that's such a terrifying concept.
They did such a good job of establishing this prison to be terrifying and brutal and all of that stuff that I'm like, how the fuck do they get out of there? I mean, on the one hand, if the floor would just turn off, it'd probably be pretty easy.
Or if they stole boots.
Yep. But
That's
if you don't
what
do
it would
that,
it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, the part that's probably the most possibly potential in terms of interest here is that there's so many people. And this is where they could do something really like powerful and symbolic, is get everybody in on it. If they could talk to everybody. And the fact that they showed them signing in that way, that is important. That is Chekhov's signing right
That's
there.
true. That is how they could plan.
That's the idea that they could have silent conversations.
That's true.
About how we can communicate to the entire prison.
And that's also a way that also ties into Cassian's thing of, just walk right in. They're too fat and happy, right? Because they so trust in this system that they established that why would they need to observe what they're doing? They just need to know where they are, and they're standing in line.
We'll just take that whole block and fry them.
Yep.
It sounds so evil that it's kind of like perfect because it breeds the certain amount of arrogant incompetence of we don't need to get into the nitty-gritty details.
Right, we don't need to do what Daedra's doing here and actually being like, no, I'm going to go boots on the ground.
And talk to Bix. Like, I'm going to specifically interrogate Bix.
I'm going to go to that hotel and basically camp there for a while.
A little bit, yeah.
And be like, all right,
what's actually going on here? Exactly what happened to myself.
Right.
It's fun because that makes Daedra very, not relatable, but,
but it's...
we're able to root for her kind of showing up everybody else.
Yes.
Not as much as her succeeding, but in her ways in which she proves the other Imperials wrong.
Her agency is rewarded in the narrative.
Exactly.
And progress is always fun to see as an audience.
Yes.
So we're excited to see her, but then it's you're about to interrogate Vix and you're already doing all kinds of other stuff.
I was right. It is Colonel Yularen.
Okay, Yularen.
Yes, fucking Yularen.
Right.
No, so it is him.
Yeah, because when you said that, I was like, wait, that name does sound like the right name.
So I'm thinking there was General Dodonna, then there was General, who was the Hoth commander there?
There's Medine.
General Medine is episode 6.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it is Yularen.
Okay, Yularen. Yeah.
Right.
Fucking hell. I know my Star Wars shit. What the hell?
But I love that we were right. We actually recognized the guy as like the extra from the the this is so cool.
That's awesome. Right. And so now he's a colonel. He's not Moff. Okay, that's fun. All right. The prison is intimidating. Andy Serkis as the guest star.
I love that decision.
There were a couple guest stars that were snuck in there though. I saw our bro from Community. In there in the background. I saw some of the other guards, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know you from something.
As far as like, because you know how you hear the stories of like, oh, actually Daniel Craig was like the stormtrooper that was like, and I'll drop my weapon in Force Awakens or things like that, right? But like,
let me see if
there are a lot of Star Wars properties that have come out recently, and so yeah, of course, like. Makes sense. A lot of actors would be like, great, I get to be a part of it. But also a lot of those Star Wars properties have kind of sucked. So it's like, okay, you know, you didn't exactly get lucky with the one you chose to be in. Whereas like with this one, it's like, no, this one's great. So if you're like, in it, it's like
one of the other guards was from 1917.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this very much felt like they were just casually having...
Right, because they can have all kinds of people in there because it's...
Oh, yeah. And Josh Herdman, he was Goyle from Harry Potter. I knew I recognized him too. When they were showing all the guards, I was like, what the? I recognize all you guys. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
This is so fun. There's so many little Easter egg actors and stuff in here. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful.
I love it. Also, okay. But Easter eggs aside, right? Because the Easter eggs are fantastic.
They're just fun, yeah.
What we got this episode, we got continuing just a bunch of conversations where each one of them pops in and furthers both, like usually 2 of 3 things of the world, character, or plot, you know?
Right.
And awesome, great.
Yeah.
Even if you just have one of those things, fantastic.
Love to see it.
Yeah, love to see it. I loved the bit of, now that we know it's Yularen, where Deirdre actually like started talking to him, and the way in which he's just like, I'm listening to say like, keep talking, but I'm not... Don't waste my time, and I'm not going to stop you. Like I'm going to do you the respect because I like honor my own time. So just do your thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll trust that it's important, you know, because it'd be a problem if it wasn't. But
Absolutely.
like, and then the other dude, I forget his name, like coming up behind her and being like, no, actually, yeah. So this is, you know, I'll reinforce what she said since she is still, you know, relatively an upstart and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But.
And
they
it was Belsavis as well. There's so many little Easter eggs and references and stuff. It's so fun.
God, I love it. And the interaction with Cyril, that was great. Like it's like they've set up this thing where we're like, oh, is this where
this is happening?
No, of course not. He's gonna be recruited into ISB.
Yeah.
Oh, but what I could see happening is that when we see him next, it's he's trying to get recruited as like into that sector of things because he's like, no, there's a person there and I want to, okay, she said not to report anything and I won't, okay, because that would be bad, but
I'm gonna do something else.
I'm gonna do something else, which is exactly what she did when she was told, don't worry about the Blevin thing,
he follows the letter of the law to the exact bit.
Exactly.
And then tell me I couldn't do this.
Right. And if we do get like some time skip or whatever of like several years, he could totally get into that situation and then eventually he's like, and I request a transfer to this person,
possibly.
Who knows? I don't know.
It's just fun. It's just fun to see him acting off of her.
Yes.
He's such a specific character, and he's so painfully subdued.
Right.
So the points when he releases
speaks up
himself,
twice, as she's about to leave.
It feels so cathartic.
Yeah, and the fact that what he said was, I was a good security officer, right? Like he's essentially like he's a beaten dog that's saying I'm a good boy, right? And I kind of want you to tell me that, right? Like I'm
that,
And of course she's like, no, I have other fish to fry and stop misbehaving basically. But but there was that bit of like semi-mutual understanding as far as the way things are done.
Right. I also really loved the dinner party follow-up with Mon Mothma and her husband because our new contact for her traded a jab at her husband of charity starts in the home, and you could see me like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. And he's like,
well,
and I love the way in which this looks like a just absolutely disastrous falling apart of a marriage.
Which it is.
Well, it totally is, but it's the thing of he now has something, the husband now kind of has something with which he can attack Mon Mothma with, because it could totally seem like, and even the daughter feels like it as well, of like, oh, this is why
what's
the
happening
marriage
here.
sucks is because now she's
Uh-huh.
even cheating on him
Right.
with this guy here. And it's
Yep.
like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, and there were
Of
definitely like
course.
the little like implications of like the different ways in which whenever she goes to the husband, he's usually interacting with some people where there's like an attractive lady there, and like this was in the previous episode, but like them both kind of adjusting their clothes, like after the interaction and stuff. Like,
Oh,
they're-
sure.
like I feel like there's definitely something seated on both sides, and yet that is the least of their worries.
Yeah,
right?
that has nothing to do with
You know?
why their actual problems are the way that they are.
Right, like all the tension that we have as viewers of the show is very different from what some of the characters have regarding the situation in the show, and so it's just.
But yeah,
it's fun.
I love the
Layers.
idea of people being torn apart in this episode because
Yeah.
even we get down to Vel and I forgot her name, but their whole thing as well is we have the cause, we have what we're
Yep.
willing to sacrifice here,
And if we
what
can
we're
have
willing to
time
dedicate.
for each other in a relationship
what's
outside of
left.
that, great. But that is very
is
much
it.
secondary.
Yeah.
Makes total sense.
So
Yep.
Bix getting split up from everybody. The mom Marva is starting to get separated from everybody because she's
Yep.
starting to take an active role in things by like potentially setting up a way in which she can get underneath the hotel and
Oh.
maybe even plant explosives or something down
I
there.
fully believe that it's I'm about to die anyways, so I don't really care. And oh hey, this was also the place where my husband was hung. Yeah, I'm blowing this place to hell, right? Like,
yeah, now remember that was the hotel. That wasn't actually where he was put up in the square. Like,
oh, that's right. And she
yeah.
walked around to get to the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's more that she now has the gumption in her to walk past that because that's her own act of defiance.
Right.
Is that as well? She
Yeah.
won't let the Empire into her mind and basically have the fear win in here.
Right.
Too. But yeah, everybody's getting split up. Ferrix is abandoned by Luthen and Clea. I love the idea that Luthen is getting a little emotional. He's getting a little bit attached to
Right.
things. And Clea is there to be like, are you doing this? Like, are we still an
I
effective team? You know?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great comparison
Reference,
because it has that level of ruthlessness because they realize that's what they need in order to fight the Empire. The Empire will
Right.
have the same level of ruthlessness, right?
Yeah, no rules.
I need to hear you say it.
Yeah.
This is what needs to be done, but me deciding that isn't enough because you're the one calling the shot, so you're going to make the right call, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, in the midst of that, we have him just going on missions to be like, yeah, I got to organize this network. I gotta make it so that we can actually get them to work together.
And it's fun because Saw Gerrera is a great reference back to Rogue One, so most people that just watch the movies know about that. But Saw is also a very big, freaking massive Clone Wars and Rebels reference, as he is a huge part of the Rebel Alliance. So the fact that we're getting him directly in the story here before he completely loses his sanity and starts getting paranoid and everything.
And we see the signs of that even in his interaction with
Oh,
Luthen here.
absolutely. Yeah. Because he's just kill everybody that's against me, basically. So his side of things never ends up really working well with the rest of the Rebel Alliance. And that's the kind of people that Luthen has to, entreat here.
Right.
Are the anarchists, the people that are not there necessarily because they hate the Empire and love freedom, but it's we're like, fuck any kind of organized structure or anything like that.
Yeah, because I think they mentioned in the previous episode that like Skeen was somebody that he was like, he had his doubts, and so it's like, okay, that's cleared up. Like the idea that you get somebody that's willing to work with you, and you're like, you're a diplomat. You know how to suss out whether or not you can trust somebody, right? And you're like, yeah, nah, I get bad vibes from this guy, but can I trust him for this job? Yeah, I think we can do that.
Right, but also then the idea that Saw is just someone, it doesn't matter whether you trust him or not. You just need people like that. You need people that also have the willingness to go, oh yeah, we'll
fight
you'll
to
just
the last
kill
man,
anybody.
Yeah.
Also, you've got the charisma and the know-how to bring about a small mercenary army. Fantastic. I could definitely use that.
Right.
Which also is fun because Saw still, it has his own part to play within the Rebel Alliance, but then it's even later in the story, they're still using him. They're still connected to him. But even then, the general Rebel leaders aren't a fan of him. They're just like,
okay.
Yeah, we put up with him then. Like, because that's in Rogue One.
Gotcha.
Did you remember?
I remembered, I don't remember much about the Saw Gerrera stuff from Rogue One because I wasn't as much of a fan of that bit. But I remember kind of thematically what he represented within the movie. You know,
Right.
like
he was the one that basically was pointing towards Cassian's way of doing things.
Exactly.
Back then.
Right. Cassian's introduction is the whole, all right, kill an informant or whoever it was, can't have a trail.
Yep.
And then, Gerrera is the extension of that, right? It's the further down the line.
Yeah, we got an Imperial technician, and we're going to fuck up his mind to try and get what we can out of him rather than just taking him actually just at his word that, yeah, he's here to help. He's here to leak everything he has. And they're like, yeah, but we can't really trust that, can we? So let's just use this fucked up weird alien tentacle monster.
Yeah. Let's Wrath of Khan it,
Let's just drain it out of you. And he's like, I'm actually, I'm telling the truth. I'm actually giving you good stuff. And they're like, no, too much paranoia. So I love that Luthen has to work with people like this and then also kind of keep everything he is at arm's length. He can't use his own conviction even necessarily to truly inspire them. He has to really bring himself down to their level and mask in a way that they'll understand. So thus Saw's like, what even are you? What are you? Who are you? Like, I don't even really know.
Yeah, that whole scene was, I mean, you've got two fantastic actors there, so of course they're gonna, do a great job
chew
of
the scene
and also, like back off to let their scene partner chew the scene, So
yeah, Saw got a fantastic close-up little mini monologue there.
Oh yeah,
that was chilling to say the least. I'll go back to this bit here, grab subtitles here so we can get the exact bit of his stuff here, because oppression breeds rebellion. And he's trying to get him, into this here. And he's like, think of it. Think of this, spell house up in flames. And then he starts ranting about, well, Krieger's a separatist. Maya Pei's a neo-Republican. He's basically saying all these different groups that...
There's no goddamn way they'll come together.
None of them believe in the same thing. They all want different things.
Yeah.
How are you trying to tell me to work with any of these people here? Right. They're lost.
Yeah.
God, the way in which you have the lost man screaming about all these other people.
Because the thing is,
they're lost.
He's right. And that's the part that's rough about it. He's saying everyone's crazy and I'm not. I'm the only one who's seeing things clearly. And to an extent, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so chilling because if you think about what the Rebel Alliance had to be, is it had to be a couple of people that ended up being brave enough to talk to other people and go, you feel the same way, right?
Right. In not all times will you be as lucky as Mon Mothma was with the childhood friend that will, basically admit my politics would probably be a bit more extreme than yours, right? Hell no. Hell no. That is the Hail Mary, oh awesome, we won the lottery, But most of the time it's gonna be shit like this, where you're like, those fucking nuts guys over there? Hell no. And they're saying the same thing about you. Like Cassian deciding to be like, nah, I'm gonna dip, I'm out of this. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Clea was suggesting that you should be silenced because you know who Luthen is, or you've seen him, right? Like that's. Yeah, understandable, dude.
Right. But this is what it would need to be. The idea that those ships in Episode 4, it didn't come from nowhere.
No.
Those bases that are on backwater moons of Yavin 4, how did they get that to be a spot that could be hidden well enough?
I'm imagining all of the different factions just get like a maybe this is a weird joke to make, but like a DMV ticket number, and it's all right, when your base is up, you're the next location for the rebel base, and we're just hopping to the next one in the list.
Right, and it's you didn't know, you didn't know, and then suddenly it's so everything's going to go down in about, odds are statistically, 6 weeks. Yep. At some point in 6 weeks, this is all going to happen here, and we're all going to have to run again. Everything that you've cared about and everything like that is going to be potentially thrown away.
Yeah.
That's the cause. That's the whole thing here.
Hey, you guys, Vel, and I'm sorry, I forget your name. You having a moment in cafe, right? That's good job. Like, you're doing great. You're doing great. Like, that's fantastic. You know, you're in the middle of, like, a hot Imperial zone when you are people connected to some of the Imperial hotness that has been going on. And you're hanging out at a cafe while stormtroopers are out there.
I just love the idea that you're kind of calling Dedra the Imperial hotness, you know?
No.
I'm just being facetious and funny, but
no. The events that have taken place. Although
I know, I'm just being silly.
But I might call her that now.
Sorry, your worshipfulness, you know. You imagine Cyril and Dedra as like the Han Solo and Leia of the Empire,
forget that. I'm just thinking of, like, you know, I don't know where this show goes and stuff, but I am imagining the shipping that must have been happening in the corners.
No. This show wasn't popular enough for
well,
for
okay,
the actual shippers to come in.
Maybe
here.
not, but if I must be the first, then God damn it, I will be.
But yeah. Mm-hmm. This is what it's gonna take, and Dedra's here.
Yep.
And, let's start the next arc of the story.
Oh my God.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about Star Wars and Andor in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.